Good afternoon, YouTube. Junk Journal Junkies, my crafty friends. This is the second junk journal I wanted to post for you. This is a journal that I'm making for a adventure with my mom. We're going to go to St. Louis, Missouri, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. First leg of our trip's going to be on Amtrak. Then we're flying to Minneapolis, and then we're flying back to St. Louis and taking the Amtrak back home. We're going to visit some folks while we're gone, and we're going to the Mall of America, going on some shopping adventures, and just do some relaxing mom and daughter stuff together. So let's get started. The cover on this is simply I think this was a box journal came in, or a cereal box, I can't remember now. It was pretty flexible cardboard, and I just took a basic atlas map, which was light and white, and you could really see it well. There's gonna be some pictures online of it before I started it. Decoupaged that on top, and then went around the edges kind of lightly. These are kind of happy accidents. I like to ink up the edges, and by gluing some of the other edges down, it creates this more distressed look, almost a grunge look. This is going to be, let's get it open here. Of course, this is a Smashbook pen. You take one of those in all my journals. It's kind of just some St. Louis, and there's St. Louis. Found this stuff on Pinterest, kind of freebie stuff. And then on the back, this came out of an atlas that I have, and it shows our Amtrak journey to St. Louis and then flying to Minneapolis. And this is just the Mall of America logo, and it's located in Minneapolis, actually Bloomington, Minnesota, but it's right next door to Minneapolis. And then I put these protectors on the corners because it's going to be in and out, in and out, in and out of my bag the whole time I'm gone. It's going to be a journal, a drawing journal, a writing journal, a travel journal, a photo journal, everything all together. The spine, I took the states that we'll be visiting, put them on the spine, and just some of my favorite beads and little charm. I left these because I'm still looking for some travel charms, which I have yet to find. And this is the front page. So you can see behind here how light and bright those maps were that I used on the front. I just didn't distress them on the inside. This is a pocket. This is an altered paper clip that I made, and this will be our itinerary, which is on the back of a postcard that I printed out. This is just a pocket and a pocket on a pocket. It's got a large tag in here, and I figure I can put some maps in here, some pamphlets in here. This is some scrap. I just folded up for a journaling spot. Folded this up for a journaling spot. And another. This I thought was cool because it said St. Louis, and we'll be traveling through some Ohio on a railroad. So there's another journaling spot, and this is just a library card that's been tea-dyed or coffee-dyed. Found that in my stash. I use white space more than I use tea-dyed or coffee-dyed space because I do a lot of Zentangle and doodling and drawing and markers, journal, bullet journal type lists and stuff, so I just don't do a whole lot of tea-dyeing. We're going to be going through Chicago, Union Station on an Amtrak. These are just little tags, little journaling spots, and a tuck spot there. There's a little This is the trolley loop. It's going to be near where we're going to stay in St. Louis. Loop trolley. Huh. Let's see. Another little tuck spot. Ghosting, which I didn't notice until just now, so it's just going to be stay there. It doesn't look too bad. This is just going to be doodling spots. Another paper clip says, "Let's get lost. Single moments make great memories." Here we go. This is kind of covering up a little accident where the that same stamp, camera stamp right here, ghosted through real dark. So I made a double tuck out of it. There's a tuck there you can use and a tuck here. So, this is a double tuck spot on a pocket. These are little tags inside in a little envelope, and then a tuck spot behind that, and a little pocket with some tags to write on. And Zentangle's sometimes fun on graph paper, so I put some graph paper to that. Put some mat pieces to tie off my ends, make some heartstrings. I used a paper pad by Die Cuts with a View, and they weren't wide enough for they were, I can't remember, 9 by 9, 8, 6 by 6, but I folded those over. This is the other side of this one here. So I folded them over and made them into pockets, the ones that wouldn't be large enough if I just folded them in half. There's another little tuck spot. Lots of white space to play on and journal on and write on. A little tuck spot. Actually, it's a double tuck on a pocket. I got this paper somewhere on Pinterest. There was a free travel ephemera kit that I used for that, and I used it for my last one, so I don't remember exactly where it came from. So that's the first signature, and the second signature looks like it's out of place, but it's not. My mom's favorite color is pink and mine's purple, and she's not my real mom, but she is my mom, if that makes any sense. We'll just leave it at that. And our trips together are absolutely fantastic. We enjoy each other's company. We're very compatible travelers together. We pretty much like the same things, and we've always wanted to take a trip to an area like Paris and have lunch in a bistro in that kind of a setting together. So I made that into a little tuck spot because I thought that was pretty. She loved it. I showed it to her already. And then there's a couple of little journaling spots that I can write about our trip together. Here's another little pocket with a little journaling card in it. And fasten that with a little butterfly. And then we're going into my purple, because I love purple. I don't remember where that came from. I got it at the craft store somewhere. I think I might have got it at Michael's when I was in St. Louis, or Wisconsin last. There's a couple of scenic tags that would be pretty on that page. You always have sunshine to greet you wherever you go, a fun-loving spirit you never outgrow. Join the journey, whatever you do, God's presence to guide you and help see you through. Thought that was a pretty little thing. I got this from an old greeting card that I repurposed. More tags and journaling spots. Then the second leg of our journey, we're going to Minneapolis, well, Bloomington. And so the middle of this particular signature is kind of shopping related, or I don't know, kind of mod shopping, mod looking for receipts and pictures, things that we see at the Mall of America. And I didn't do too much to it because I'm not sure what we're going to get into when we're there. But I'm going to take some extra little things to make pockets and whatnot if we have a whole lot of stuff to put in here from our shopping adventure. But I thought the middle of this was kind of cute because that just reminds me of shopping. And then I put heartstrings, pink and purple, on that for that. Then we're going into, well, this is for Mall of America, and this is a double pocket. And I just printed these out I found online. And then towards the end of this, oh, I forgot about these pages. These are more sweet things and bonding type moments that we have. I didn't have much of a mother-daughter relationship with my birth mother, and I met my friend. Well, I met a lady years ago who has since become probably more of a mother than I've ever known. So it's just all awesome time together. So we do a lot of writing and journaling about that. Now the third signature is back into traveling again. And there's an altered paper clip. It says relax. I actually had to cut this down. It was too big, but it's just a recycled mailing envelope. Pocket. This was from an old greeting card piece that I think I copy dyed. I don't really know what possessed me to put this in there. It's pretty wild looking, but I do a lot of black on white and white on black doodling and drawing, so I thought it was kind of cute to put that in there. So there's some plain tags, some more graph paper, and a map where I can just kind of doodle and play on where we're going. Big old paper clip. I seen on YouTube, and I can't remember who did this. It's her way of making envelopes or tuck spots for journals, but she glued hers together and put them on rings, and I just folded them that way and bound them up together so that I could have all these tuck spots for different types of tags. And actually this is called the Del Mar Loop, is where we're going to be in St. Louis for where we're going to be staying. Here's another pocket created by another one of those pages that is kind of short to be put in here, and a journaling spot on that one. And then this folds out this way, and it leaves me a spot to do some gel pen doodles. Then in the middle of this one are two pockets. There's the loop trolley that we'll be sightseeing on while we're there. And this is an interesting fold out that has a pocket tucked in behind and some more graph paper to doodle on here. Doodling spaces. The other half of that pocket. Another paper clip. And it says, "We don't remember the days, we remember the moments." So we're doing more on that. So savor the moments that are warm and special and giggly. We do a lot of laughing and talking while we're gone. Another little journaling spot. Thinking about using distress ink on this one, maybe a peacock color or something that'll match the paper, but just haven't decided on that yet. More plain graph paper and places to doodle on. There's a spot. More tucks and more tags to play with. And then this is a tuck spot, and these are pockets here for different things. And I only did this because I needed to kind of solidify this page a little bit better. It's a leatherette piece of paper, and I put this piece of a business card holder that came out of a planner of some sort, because a friend of mine when I was in Wisconsin introduced me to the Polaroid Snap camera, which I'm not going to say it's a good camera, I'm not going to say it's a bad camera. I'm having a hard time getting adjusted to its viewfinder. It's kind of frustrating, but I think once I take enough pictures without the paper insert, the film, that I'll like it a lot better. But right now I have a hard time getting everything centered up. But these are little pieces of paper that are the same size as the pictures that it prints. It's a Polaroid. And so while we're gone, we'll be taking pictures. Say this is the picture that prints out. I'll have a background for it so that I can put it somewhere in my journal. So I put these in like this protective piece here, and these, it's going to be fall, we're going to see a lot of fall leaves, so we use the fall colors. But if I take a lot of pictures and I don't get them in my journal right away, then I can replace some of these with some of the pictures that I do take. Extra tags. This is the camera that I'm talking about. It's a Polaroid Snap, and you take the pictures. It doesn't have any film in it or paper in it per se. It doesn't take any ink. It takes little 2x3 pieces of paper. It comes in packs of 10. And to turn it on, you put the viewfinder up like this, and it has a lot of play in it, so, and it's hard to look through. So it's really hard to center this camera, but I'm getting used to it. But I wanted something that I can throw in my purse and take a picture of the sceneries and stuff and put them straight in my journal with the glue tip of my pen while we're on the move. So this is my new travel journal, and I'm in the process of making another one that is more focused to health related issues that I'm going through, that I need to do some tracking of daily things, nutrients and the way my body feels. I've got fibromyalgia and degenerative joint disease, and there's days that I can barely walk, and when I eat a clean diet, it seems to make my fibro a little more tolerable and my joint pain a little less excruciating. So I've decided that I need to track this, and I've been looking at bullet journaling. I'm not a big fan of the bullet journal itself, but I think I can take the concept and turn it into a junk journal and have something that I can record daily and take into my physician each time I have to go see him, so that we can sit down and look at what's working and what's not, and see if we can improve the quality of life that I have right now. Because this trip we're taking in October, I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, which kind of makes me nervous, but I think that by October we may be able to get a handle on this pain a little bit more. So now that we took that little side journey, you got to know me a little bit better. I hope everybody has a great day, and if you see something in the video that you like, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll bring you something else. It won't all be journaling related. Some of it will be just plain crafting related, but we'll get to know each other over the course of the next few months. Have a great day. Bye.